We are now going to recognize the organizations making a significant impact in integrating immigrants into their workforce. The Ohio Employer Excellence Award celebrates local employers for their recruitment and retention policies and practices that successfully integrate skilled immigrants into their workplaces. This year, Ohio received several nominations, and the Independent Selection Committee has chosen four organizations as deserving of recognition. And I will present the 2025 Employer Excellence Awards in alphabetical order, sharing a few details about each recipient, followed by an opportunity for a representative from the organization to accept the award virtually. And prior to the event, the winners received their award crystals. Well, the first on the list is Accenture Canada. As a global professional services company with a strong presence in Ottawa, Accenture has demonstrated sustained commitment through meaningful partnerships and inclusive talent practices. A cornerstone of this work is its long-standing collaboration with World Skills Employment Center. Accenture employees volunteer as mentors to skilled newcomers, providing resume coaching, interview preparation, and professional networking that have helped hundreds successfully enter the Canadian labor market. Within the organization, immigrant employees are supported through structured onboarding that promotes belonging and long-term success. New hires receive mentorship support and access to professional development resources, including workplace culture orientation and continuous learning opportunities. Accenture's commitment continues through its corporate citizenship learning to earning strategy, which connects training, certification, and employment pathways for equity deserving groups. By investing in immigrant talent, Accenture strengthens innovation, enhances global client service, and contributes to a more inclusive local economy. Mark Carmosino is the managing director at Accenture Canada, and Mark will make brief acceptance remarks on behalf of the organization. Mark.
Thank you very much, Adrian. Can you hear me okay?
I can.
All right. Well, thank you so much to Hire Immigrants Ottawa and the selection committee. It's an incredible recognition. As Adrian said, my name is Mark Carmosino. I'm managing director at our Ottawa location. It's truly incredible to receive this award, and it really belongs to every person at Accenture who works day in and day out to drive our inclusive workplace. We're such a diverse country, as Dr. Wendy Sukier pointed out earlier. And when I look at Ottawa, this is one of the most diverse cities in Canada. But we know that skilled newcomers face a lot of barriers, and it has nothing to do with their talent, with their drive, with their potential. And that's one of the reasons why we partner also with settlement organizations across Canada to help support integrating newcomers into the Canadian workforce. And there's a lot of great talent from our newcomer community. But it's far from easy to get that first opportunity, that first chance to get something on your resume that is truly Canadian. But that's where us as employers need to continue to step up. So we've been very intentional about how we recruit, making sure that integration for immigrants is core to our hiring and recruiting plans. Today we have Kara, who's going to be on our panel, who drives our Accenture recruiting agenda for immigrants. So thank you, Kara and her team. But another big reason why we're here today is that in Ottawa, as Adrian mentioned, we partner with the World Skills Employment Center to provide mentorship, training, the unspoken rules about how to do an interview that Wendy mentioned earlier, and integration into the local workforce. We love this partnership. We've been doing it for 8 years now. And we've had hundreds of Accenture volunteers working with many hundreds of newcomers to help find that path toward their career in Canada. We heard a few people mention this today, that investing in immigrants is about contributing to employers, but also contributing to Ottawa, to Canada, to the economy, and to local communities. So thank you very much for this recognition. And thanks also for pushing all of us as employers to do more. That's what we need to keep doing. So we're proud to stand here virtually beside the other recipients. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Mark, and congratulations to you and all of your colleagues at Accenture. Our second award winner is Cuso International. And full disclosure, I was a volunteer at Cuso a number of years ago, but this is the third time Cuso International has been recognized with this award, having received it for 2019 and 2024. Cuso is a global development organization committed to reducing poverty and inequality through international cooperation. Central to this mission is a deeply embedded belief that diversity strengthens both workplace culture and organizational effectiveness. Their approach begins with intentional recruitment, recognizing international credentials, partnering with newcomer employment networks, and ensuring barrier-free hiring processes so skilled immigrants can fully contribute their expertise. Support continues well beyond hiring. New employees benefit from structured onboarding, personalized training, mentorship, and a dedicated buddy program that helps newcomers integrate quickly. Through ongoing professional development and clear career pathways, immigrant talent is supported to grow into leadership roles across the organization. By embedding inclusion into policy, culture, and leadership practice, Cuso International shows how immigrant talent drives innovation, strengthens collaboration, and enhances global effectiveness. Corey LeBlanc is the Chief Operations Officer, and Corey will make brief acceptance remarks on behalf of the organization. Corey.
Thank you so much, Adrian. And oh my goodness, it's, CUSO's been deploying volunteers since the 60s, and it's amazing to know that you were a volunteer with CUSO, and it's amazing how I meet volunteers across the country that have had some experience with CUSO over the years, which is amazing to see. So it really is an honor for me to be here on behalf of CUSO to accept the award, like you said, for the third time, which is an incredible honor for us. I was trying to think back to, I've been with CUSO for about 3 years now, trying to reflect on our work in this area. And it really, for me, came back to the fact that we went through a pretty important exercise a few years ago of renewing and reaffirming our organizational values. And through that process, we did land on four key values of accountability, courage, sustainability, and inclusion. And it was really through those discussions around inclusion that it really hit me that there really is a deep belief across CUSO. It's really ingrained in our fabric of the importance of welcoming newcomers, in the sense that it isn't really, the right thing to do, which it is. But it really is how we're able as an organization to contribute to our mission, which is about creating an equitable, inclusive, and sustainable world where people of all backgrounds can work with dignity and participate fully in society. And it really is the fact that we have diverse workforce and people of all lived experiences that really contribute to supporting people that we serve across the world, including up north in Canada. So I really, I can't accept this award without saying that it really does belong to all of my colleagues at CUSO who support inclusion in big ways and in small, but in particular to those that really deliver our work, in particular in Latin America, in Canada and up north, it's work that really does support migrants to find dignified work and economic opportunities. So again, on behalf of CUSO, really want to thank Hire Immigrants Ottawa, the Employer Council of Champions, and Adrian, thank you for being with us today, and thank you for creating this space to really celebrate all the great organizations that are doing important work in this area in Ottawa. So thank you.
Thank you so much, Corey, and congratulations to you and your team at Cuso International. Our third award winner is Fast Forward French Incorporated, a leading language training provider serving federal government clients. The organization's workforce is predominantly made up of immigrants, reflecting a clear commitment to removing barriers and valuing talent beyond traditional credentials. Fast Forward French works closely with community agencies to recruit skilled newcomers and ensures strong early support through structured onboarding and peer networks that foster confidence and also belonging. New employees receive comprehensive training that includes classroom observation, practical instructional resources, and dedicated mentorship. Each staff member is paired with an experienced mentor, often an immigrant who is advanced within the organization, to provide both professional guidance and social support. Serving federal public servants preparing for language proficiency exams, immigrant instructors also play a distinctive role in two-way integration, gaining insight into Canadian public institutions while strengthening learners' cross-cultural understanding. By creating clear pathways for newcomer talent to succeed, Fast Forward French demonstrates how inclusive workplaces build stronger organizations. Noelle Tamani, Director of Operations and HR, will make brief acceptance remarks on behalf of the organization. Noelle.
Thank you, Adrian, and thank you so much for this incredible honor. And because today I stand here as an employer and as a newcomer, I want to say like not newcomer, like basically immigrant. Today I'm Canadian, but I want to share a piece of my own experience and my own story. 8 years ago, I arrived in Canada. I didn't arrive empty-handed. And yes, I had suitcases, but it's not what I mean. I came with everything I had built before crossing the border, an engineering degree, 2 master's degrees, a PhD, and experience at the European Commission. But they're all carefully packed, even if none of it appeared on my customs declaration. But yet I understood that it didn't translate easily here. Until one day, I was talking with a friend who was talking about his job at Fast Forward French. And he wasn't trying to recruit me, he wasn't trying to convince me, but he was happy, like really happy. So I remember I was thinking, what kind of workplace makes someone sound so happy, so genuinely happy talking about his work? So I asked him to refer me there. And about 5 years after, I am Director of Operations and Human Resources at the same company. Today, our organization receives the Hire Immigrants Ottawa Employer Excellence Award. Thank you to Hire Immigrants Ottawa for championing this work, for elevating the conversation, for creating this space where inclusion becomes a real leadership. Thank you for every employer today present here, because your simple presence says a lot. Thank you for the founder of Fast Forward French, Jerry and MC Pavette, for trusting the potential that the potentials matter more than pedigree or anything else. Thank you for every newcomer who walked through our door, who trusted us with their talent. And this award belongs to the 83% of our teachers who are immigrants, to the 77% of our admin team who are immigrants, who came one day to Canada with a lot of dreams and expecting that one employer would say, "We see you, you belong here, let's grow together." And that's exactly what Fast Forward French told us. Thank you.
Well, Noelle, we see you. And thank
I
you.
know.
Thank you for trusting us. You talked about trust. Thank you for trusting us with your very precious story, right? Because it's a very personal story, but it's a precious one, and we really do appreciate that. So thank you for gifting us with that story.
I want to end by thanking Canada because today I am proudly Canadian and I am calling Canada home, and I hope that all immigrants will feel the same.
And I'll speak on, if I can speak for Canadians, which includes you, we're proud to call you one of our own. So thank you, Noelle. Thank you. All right. Okay. Well, our fourth award winner is Service à l'enfance et à la famille La Coccinelle. For nearly 4 decades, La Coccinelle has been a cornerstone of Francophone early childhood education across Eastern Ontario. Its recruitment approach is grounded in recognizing potential through competency-based hiring, clear communication, and flexible processes. La Coccinelle reduces barriers often faced by internationally trained professionals. Innovative roles such as the educator in training position enable employees to earn competitive wages while working toward certification. Integration is equally intentional. New team members take part in comprehensive orientation and are paired with experienced mentors who guide them through workplace expectations, sector standards, and professional growth pathways. A strong emphasis on continuous learning is reinforced through supportive performance tools that build trust, confidence, and capability. Through culturally responsive programming, strong community partnerships, and a deep commitment to equity, La Coccinelle is not only supporting employees to succeed, but also strengthening services for diverse children and families across the region. Francine Baudin is Présidente Directrice Générale, and Robert Réaume is Board Chair, and they will make brief acceptance remarks on behalf of the organization. Francine and Robert.
Bonjour à tous. Hello, everyone. I will give my speech in French, then I will give the floor to the chairman of our board of directors, who will address you in English. Donc, tout d'abord, merci, parce que c'est un immense honneur pour la Coccinelle de recevoir le prix Employeur d'Excellence 2025. Et ce prix, je le reçois au nom de tous nos employés, tout notre personnel, parce que nos équipes sont composées de personnes francophones, mais venues de partout dans le monde. Puis ces gens-là ont choisi de bâtir leur avenir ici, avec nous. Pour la Coccinelle, embaucher des personnes immigrantes, c'est plus que juste combler des postes. Pour nous, c'est comme construire une communauté pour les familles que nous desservons. Aujourd'hui, il y a 3/4 de notre personnel qui sont des personnes qui sont issues de l'immigration. Puis c'est grâce à eux que nos familles, qui elles aussi viennent de toutes les nationalités, peuvent se sentir inclus et que les enfants peuvent se reconnaître dans leur environnement de service de garde parce que le personnel leur ressemble aussi. Donc, à la Coccinelle, nous croyons que chaque enfant mérite de grandir dans un endroit où il se sent accueilli, compris, reconnu. Alors, merci beaucoup pour cette reconnaissance. Nous sommes très fiers et nous vous remercions. Et merci. Maintenant, je passe la parole à notre président du conseil d'administration, Robert Réaume.
Merci, Francine. Thanks, Adrian. Thanks, Hayo, for having us today. My name is Robert Réaume. I'm the proud chair of the board of directors of Service à l'enfance et la famille, La Coccinelle. It is a great honor to receive this recognition as we at La Coccinelle pride ourselves to be a diverse and equitable employer of choice. On behalf of the board of directors, I want to congratulate Hayo on the incredible work it does in our community. And as the most significant Francophone childcare service provider in Ottawa, we look forward to work with Mayor Sutcliffe and the City of Ottawa to increase the number of childcare spaces in our community with the objective to provide affordable and accessible childcare to everyone. Thank you very much.
Donc, félicitations Robert et Francine à votre grande communauté diverse. Félicitations à votre équipe à La Coccinelle. Merci. Well, please join me in celebrating this year's award winners. It is inspiring to learn about the promising practices employers are implementing to advance the inclusion of immigrants into the local workforce. Our economy and communities, of course, are stronger because of all this important work.